Hello and welcome to our Ready to Wear Fashion Business Success series. My name is Laura Onigbode and I'm the Ready to Wear boss. And as your apostle of Ready to Wear fashion, I bring you good news upon good news about the Ready to Wear business, because Ready to Wear business is the future of everyday fashion. And I want to tell you that the best time to start a Ready to Wear business was yesterday, and the next best time is today. I hope you take an advantage of this multi-trillion-dollar industry and find your place there so that you can create the business of your dream and create wealth so that you will be able to live the life of your dreams. Today we are going to be talking about how to edit photos with your smartphone. In these times of online business, one of the basic ways you can get your customers to come in touch with your product even before they receive it is through pictures. Because the reality is this: your customers can come from anywhere on the face of the earth, and you might not have an opportunity for them to see your products physically until you send it across to them. So when they see your pictures, they will have an appreciation of what it is, and they can make a better and informed decision. So photo editing is one of the things you do to enhance your pictures so that you can present your product in a very accurate way to your customers. So the purpose of photo editing is to enhance your picture quality and make them more attractive. There's a saying that a picture is worth a million words, and so it is even with your product pictures. You can use your product pictures to tell so many things about your product without even saying too many words. So when you take pictures, one of the goals you should have is to use it to communicate the value of your product to your prospective customers so that you can convert them to become clients. So there are some tips I want to drop for you about photo editing today, and these are very basic tips. Number one, you need to get a very good camera phone and learn the features. A lot of people have good phones, but they do not know how to use them. So I want to encourage you. One step is to get a good camera phone, and the next thing is to learn the features. In today's world, you don't necessarily have to go and get a digital camera separately. Your phone cameras are as good as digital cameras, but all you need to do is to learn how to use them. And when you are taking pictures, aim to take good pictures. Consider the angle from which you are taking the picture, consider the lighting, consider the background and so many features of a picture so that you can get the best possible pictures. And always clean your lens. All you need to do is to use a soft fabric, possibly a cotton fabric, to clean the lens of your camera so that you can get the best possible pictures. If you don't, your pictures might be blurred because maybe your fingerprints are on the face of your camera and you go ahead and take a picture with it. It will reduce the quality of your pictures. There are some phones that might give you an indication that your camera is not clean. Just give you a prompt so that you can do that. But even in the absence of a prompt, just make it as one of the first things you do before you take a picture, to clean the lens of your camera. And learn to focus your camera when you want to take a picture. One very basic way you can do that is just to touch the face of your phone screen, and usually when you do that, a circle will appear, showing you that the camera is taking time to focus. So once that is done, you can get a better quality of picture. And when you want to take your pictures, aim to stand at the right distance from the object. If you can, avoid zooming in or zooming out so that you can get the right focus. And use bright lights or natural lights to take your pictures. the brighter the light, the better the quality of the picture. If you are using sunlight, even the better. But the only thing is, make sure you are standing back in the sun, or else your pictures will be dark and you don't have the right quality. So you back the sun and face whatever object you want to take the pictures of. Or if you are even in a room where the lights are low and there is a glare, make sure you are backing that glare so that it will not make your pictures to be blurred and unfocused. And different platforms have different photo formats, and you need to know this so that you know how to take the pictures. For example, Instagram needs a fast shot for you to capture the whole picture. If you want to upload your picture on Instagram, you need to take a fast shot so that you have a lot of space around the object, and that way when you upload, it will fit into the grid for pictures for Instagram. So Instagram, I think, is the most problematic for this. Facebook could take any form, but when you are taking pictures for Instagram, please take note of this. Avoid busy backgrounds. There's nothing that takes away value from your picture as a very busy background. Your whole essence of taking a picture is because you want people to focus on the object that you're snapping. But when you have a very chaotic or busy background, it will clash with even the object, and it will now shift people's focus. When they are trying to look at the picture, they will not know whether to look at the picture or to look at the background. So as much as possible, try to use very plain background, white background, uniform colored background, or you can attempt to remove backgrounds to edit the picture so that you can get the best. The background is very, very key, so look out for that. And you can edit your pictures to enhance it, but when you are editing, just be careful that you don't overdo it. You don't overdo it. You don't want your pictures to be deceptive. You don't want them to deceive your customers. Don't overdo it to the point where the actual picture, the picture begins to look too different from the actual item. Your picture is meant to enhance, not to, transform it to the point where it's no longer recognizable. So moderately touch up so that it can be convincing. And when it comes to editing, you need to keep experimenting and experimenting until you get the right effects, you get the right filters, or whatever you need to use to enhance your pictures. Here's the thing. When it comes to this issue of photo editing, it's a work in progress. Don't just go and splash things on your picture if you don't know how they work. Take your time, experiment in your free time, try different features on your phone so that you can appreciate what you need to do to bring out the best quality pictures. Okay, let's take out some time to do some practical sessions on photo editing, and I'm just going to take a moment and use some apps on my phone and show you some basics of how to do this. So hang in there with me as I go through this process. So there are different apps you can use for photo editing, and later on I will point you to some of them. There are those that you can get for free, and then there are some that you might need to pay for. So there are different apps, and I'll just pick on a few to show you that you can use, and I'll be showing you the free apps, but at the end of this tutorial I'll also give you a list of paid apps that you can decide to use if you want to up your game of editing. So the first app I want to talk about is this app that is called the background. You can use this app to take away the background. It's a background eraser. You can remove the background from a picture. So all you need to do is you select the picture you want to use. I'm going to go to my gallery and I'm going to select a picture from my gallery. Let me pick on this picture. So if I want to remove the background of this picture, all I need to do is to select to remove. You know, it's up here. You can see the crop. You can crop the picture. How do you crop? You reduce the size of the picture. So you crop as much as possible. You see me reducing that. I have cropped. I want to reduce it as close as possible so that the portions that I'm going to erase will be less. So once I have done that, I click save. You can see that the picture has reduced in size. So next, I can pick the eraser tool to use, and here you see the manual highlighted. So if I pick on that manual, there are two dots that will appear. One is the eraser and the other one is the control. So it's actually very tricky, but you can take your time and learn how to do this. If I put my finger at a point, the control will move. But the thing with this thing is you have to be careful so that you don't go and erase the portion that you don't want to erase. So if I move now, you can see me erasing. You can see me erasing. See how I'm erasing. You be careful so that you don't erase the portion that you don't want to erase. See, some of the hair has gone. I want to try and smoothen that aspect so that it doesn't look obvious. Or you can also undo. You can actually undo. You can go backwards. You know, you can decide to undo what you have done. Start all over again. You know, see how I've undone and gone back. So I can start again. I can start again and move and then start my erasing again. You see that? You see that? It takes getting used to. It takes getting used to, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. But your hands need to be quite steady for you to be able to do it effectively. So you clean off the aspects you want to, you know, take out of the picture carefully. You need a very steady hand to do this. But if you do make mistakes, you can undo and go back and start again. You know, you erase. So I've taken away part of the background here. As you can see, it's not very smooth, but just to demonstrate for you what this process is about. So you can see that my background is gone. Once you are done, you can click the done and you have what you've done. You can also still smoothen it out. You can smoothen it out and all of that. So that is the background eraser. Okay, so that is that. So the next app I want to show you is the Inshot. The Inshot app, you can use it to do a lot of things. Okay, the Inshot app has the option of having a pro, or you can use the free or the trial version. So let me continue. I started on the free version. Let me continue here. Okay, sorry, I can't use this for now because I put my phone on a flight mode to enable me record without any distractions. So let me leave this for now. But you can see the Inshot gives you the option of doing a video, doing photo, or doing a collage. A collage is when you put a collection of pictures together. That is what a collage is. So I'll leave the Inshot for now. The next one I want to show you is the Snapseed. So you can start on a project the same way. I'll select a picture. Let me select a picture here. So I select this picture, and you see here that you have styles, you have tools, and you have exports. So depending on what you want to do, the styles is highlighted, and you can try different styles and see the difference. See the picture changes, you try another one, you see the picture changes, check which one you like. You see the picture changing. I think I like the pop or the smooth. Okay, the pop looks better. So you choose. If you decide you want to go with that, you can now click on the save. Then next, I want to come to the tools. There are so many different tools that you can use. You can use the crop, the rotate, the perspective, the expand, selective, the brush, the healing, and so many tools. So what I encourage you, if you want to try this, you can pick on some tools and take your time and look at the effect it has, and then you decide which ones. Let me try the healing. So here is the healing. I did that, and if I don't like it, I can always go back and change my mind. I can change my mind. That's a good thing about all of this. It's not fixed. You can decide to change what you want to do. Let me go back to tools again. Let me try there's this thing here called the Glamour Glow. Let me try it and see. So it gives different options. See the Glamour Glow. Can you see the transformation of my picture? Can you see? You see, I like number 2. So you can choose that, and then you can select. So those are different things you can do with your picture. And once you are done, you can export to end the process. So the final app I want to quickly go over is the Face app. Let me use the Face app here. The Face app actually has a paid version too, but I want to try the free version. So let me come here again, and I'll pick a picture. Oh, I can't use it offline too, so that is unfortunate. But once you pick the picture and you see the different selections that are available, you can now make out whatever changes you want. The Face app gives okay, let me put on my my network so that I can do something here using the Face app. Let me try this. It's coming up. So the picture is here. Can you see that picture? But I want to show you some of the things that can happen here. Let me try and change my hairstyle using the Face app. It brings different options of hair that I can use. Some are free and some are paid. Let me try the bob and see what happens there. Let's see the bob hairstyle. Wow, looks good. Can you see how my hair changed to a bob? Let's try another. There's another free one here, and the free one here is long. Wow. Can you see that transformation? Can you see how I just became some model like looking babe? So can you see the transformation? So you can decide to apply that. Let's apply and see. Let's apply that and see. We've applied that. So that's the hair. Can you see the transformation? Wow. This is wow. This is wow. So you can try other things, impressions. Most of them are paid. Features, they are paid. Wow. So let's go back. Let's try something else. Let's try skin. Let me change my skin color. Let's see. Wow. I look so different. This is let me go back to the original. Let's see. No, I look so different. I don't look like me. Let's go back to my original. Okay, great. So we can also try smiles. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that you can change your smile on the picture? See, my smile transformed. It's wider. Wow. It's a wider smile. Wow. So you can apply that. You can also change hair color. You can change hair color, but most of the hair colors are paid. They are paid. It's only black that is available. Let me change my hair color. Let's see what happens there. Wow. Wow. Can you see that? What a transformation. So these are things that you can do, with the app. I can even fix glasses. I can fix glasses. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? So many different things that you can do. And you can even still apply filters. You can apply filters. Let's try the ones that are available. Did you see that? Did you see that? This is interesting. See the transformation. So just imagine what you can do to your pictures using editing. Look at what you can do. You can change gender, you can change age, you can change even put makeup. You can put makeup. Let's see. See how my face transformed? See my lip gloss? See the lip gloss changing? So, there's so much you can achieve using editing. There's just so much you can achieve using editing. So, isn't that some fun stuff to do on editing? So when you take your basic picture, you can decide to go back and work on it. You can decide to go back and work on it and get it to the format that you want to do. But remember, don't overdo it so that you don't end up with a picture that looks out of sync, the picture that looks unreal. Because when you do that, people will begin to doubt you. You don't want to send out your product to your customers and they say, no, this is not how this picture was looking. It's photoshopped. Make sure it is believable when you do your editing. So some free apps you can consider are your phone photo app. Usually your phone will come with an app, and you can use that app to do some basic editing. You can do some adjustments on your phone, on your pictures with that basic editing. You can add some effects on it, so you can consider, get used to the app and learn how to use it. And I mentioned Inshot, background eraser, Snapseed, and Face app. Then I want to tell you about some paid apps you can consider. The Face app, like I said, is the free version, which is limited, as you saw when I was doing my editing. Most of the features were paid, so I couldn't use them. There's also Facetune and Facetune 2. There's Pixart, there's Zoomerang, and so many others. So, but I will encourage you that if you are just starting, maybe you can start with the free. When you get more comfortable, you can now try out some paid. Some the paid ones usually have different payment plans. You can pay for a month, or you can pay an annual fee. So depending on which one is convenient for you, you can do it, and can pay it in local currency. So we've come to the end of our photo editing tutorial. I hope you've got value from it, and I want to encourage you that as you work at building that fashion brand of your dreams, a global fashion brand, an irresistible fashion brand, there are tips there are things you need to put into place. Don't remain stuck or remain fixed in one place. Learn new things that can enhance your business, and one of it is becoming comfortable with photo editing. You can also learn video editing too, if you are going to be doing maybe like reels, or you are going to post videos, short videos to encourage your customers to see the appeal in your product. So until I come your way next time, I want to say thanks for being a part of this tutorial, and I'll see you all very soon, and bye for now.